Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, if you're new here, subscribe, like, share, comment, whatever it takes to get this channel going. I appreciate it. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about starting your own plants. It's really not that expensive to do. It's actually cheaper starting them by seed than if you go to a greenhouse. So what you're seeing here is tomatoes, and then some flowers here. We got basil, cilantro, some peppers. There's more tomatoes here. This whole flat of peppers here, I started, and it's been 3 weeks and they're not coming up. So I'm going to restart them today. So I mean, you only need a few things. Obviously seed, good dirt. These ones here, once they're about another week, I'll give them some organic fertilizer to help give them thicker stalks. Now I will also put them in bigger pots as well. So with the point of this world now, you can't always rely on the government to supply your food. So I mean, for the past 4 or 5 years, I've had about half-acre garden, and we've been, last year I think we got probably about 35 bushels of tomatoes or so. So it's good to provide for yourself. You know where your food is coming from. It's not full with pesticides and chemicals. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a quick overview on what I all got started. So right here are my tomatoes. They're about 3 weeks old or so. Right here we also got some flowers, cilantro, basil, more tomatoes. And here are some, well, peppers that didn't come up, but we will fix that right now. So, alright, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I got everything all set up. I got the seed packets lined up for what we're going to need. So first thing you're always going to want to do, before you start your seeds, read on the back of the packet. There it'll tell you how many days it'll take till you can harvest them. With tomatoes and peppers, you're going to want to start them 8 to 10 weeks indoors before you plant them outside. So, it'll also tell you how deep you're going to put your seed, and it'll also tell you how many days until it's going to come up. So you put little, what I've already done is that you can take a pen and you can do whatever. I take it and I just poke little holes, only about 1/4, 1/8 inch deep. You're going to put your seed in there, and once you put that in there, you're going to cover up the seed. You're going to put this on. This keeps the moisture in so that the soil does not dry out so quick. And for peppers and tomatoes, you're going to want that soil to be at least room temperature. 80 degrees is good too. So first, I'll go say this again. First, it's really easy. Just find some containers, fill them with some good quality potting soil. Get it wet, not soaking wet, just wet enough so that you can feel there and it's not leaking through the bottom. Then it's wet enough. So that's step 1. Step 2, select your seeds. Some really good places are, and I can leave a link in the description, Burpee seeds. They're really good. I also like to order from Johnnee's, but if you really don't have a whole lot of money, because them places are pretty expensive, they are non-GMO and organic, you can also order from Totally Tomatoes. The link will be in the description. So let's get started here. I hope I covered everything. If you have any other questions, you can leave them in the comments. One thing I did not show you before is these lights I got from Home Depot a while ago. They are, I think, 50 watt. Yeah, 60 watt. They're 60 watt. So if you're using artificial lights, you want them to be about just a few inches above the plant. That's all you want. So this one's going down. For a lot of those other people who have greenhouses, I think that lights are, to an extent, you have an advantage, because on days when it's cloudy like today, it doesn't affect me because, you know, I still have my lights, they're on, they're plugged in, and they're pretty efficient on how much they cost, so I'm happy with that also. So down she goes. I hope you guys can see this. I don't think you can, but shit. Alright guys, so just like that. Make sure it's kind of level. Just like that. Still not level. And you're gonna want the plants, they're gonna need roughly about at least 8 hours of sunlight a day. I leave my lights on for 10 to 12 hours sometimes. It never hurts the plants. You can see they're nice and dark green. Alrighty guys, we're gonna begin by putting in the seeds. We're just gonna open up the packet. Alright guys, one quick thing that I did not mention before is how often and how to tell if your plants need water. Alright, well as you can see, I mean, these are very visible. I watered these this morning. They do not need water. But once you can see that they're starting to dry out, that can be an indication. Just kind of take your finger and feel this, it's still fine. I mean, just because the top is dry, the roots, remember, the roots are not right here. They're down in the cell. So one thing you want to do, especially with young plants, is avoid over-watering. I cannot stress that enough. They're very susceptible to downy mildew and also damping off. I think them two are the same thing. Another thing is you want to avoid is them getting blight. Okay guys, so one other thing. When you are done with your seed packets, take a piece of tape them shut, put them in a plastic container in a cool, dark spot. Keep the seeds. If you store them properly, they should last at least 2, 3. Some people have even had their seeds last up to 4 years. Alright everybody, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below. Subscribe to my channel, guys. It helps me out a lot. Also, share this video with somebody else, friend, a family member, you know. Also, my goal is to hit 50 subscribers by the end of April. So I'm at 32 now, so I only need to get 18 more. So I need your help for that. Thank you for everybody who has already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, you will be seeing a lot more videos to come. If you want to see more gardening videos, just let me know in the comments. I'll be keeping you guys updated every week or so on the garden and all that and daily life. So if you guys have any video ideas too, just let me know, because I'm really struggling to put some content together. So If you do, let me know. Just want to say have a great day. God bless you.